I'm retired Marine Corps. I was wounded in Vietnam, and I was wounded severely, so I was retired. I've been retired since 1970. I have wax here to keep my hands from crippling up because the tendons will stretch and the hand will become unusable. But I'll take this, and by the end of the day, this will become something. I see things in everything. I like to see people. I watch people. I wonder how they would look in bronze, or marble, or wood, or whatever. I saw a dance on public television. This is in 1970. A woman in leotards, young, small, took a leap across the stage, the dance floor, and I felt, can't describe how I felt. It was incredible to see a person fly when I was in a body cast on a bed. The image was imprinted in my brain. From that moment on, I just was enamored with dance and the human form as never before. Damage from the war lasts forever. And the beauty of dance is gone the moment it's done. So what I'm doing is what these women work all their lives for, put it in bronze so it's frozen in time. Their expression and their work from 3 years old to 50 is memorialized. It is put into a monument to what they did. I am a volunteer teacher at Maitland Art Center. I'm a volunteer at Orlando Museum of Art. I created the Yellow Submarine for one of the events. I do this almost every month on the first Thursday events. For Maitland, I teach and do demonstrations there. When I came home from the war, cars were different, colors, clothes, food, everything was different. In 2 years, I was gone for 2 years, so that was a shock. I was wounded 3 times. The first time was in hand-to-hand combat, and I didn't even know I was wounded. And the second time was in close combat by a grenade, but I wasn't severely wounded either. The third time was a mine. It was a sack of clothes. I picked it up and it exploded, and that took me out of the war. I couldn't talk about the war. And then when I did, when I would talk to people and tell them about it, they had no idea what I was talking about. Finally, I was talking to a doctor, no clue about war. He was talking about toilet training and was I close to my mother, things that were stupid. So I got so angry with him, I drew him pictures of what I was seeing, of what I was remembering, what I would see every time I closed my eyes. So the art, the sculpting, sketches, the paintings were so powerful, and it was a language. Even though I'm a college-educated person speaking English to English-speaking doctors, they didn't understand. But the art transcended all languages, all ages. They all knew what it was, and they wanted to discuss it now. That's where the art comes in. It's the bridge between what happened in the rest of the world.